Alright, well, welcome to fishing video, Razor Baits. Welcome. We've been out here for about 3 hours, and if you're just now watching this, just when I thought I already hit the play button or record button for the last 3 hours, I just took one snapshot picture. That's it, just one picture. So we've caught probably 6 or 7 fish today. That was a fish chasing it right there, so we're gonna go back in with a swim bait. This is what we caught them all on yesterday. It was a little swim bait, and I mean we caught them. Caught 30 fish yesterday. We caught 7 today so far, and of course, you guys didn't witness none of them. So we'll call this a bloopers fail video, and lessons learned for all you beginner YouTubers, to include myself, because I am. Oh, that was a good bite. Here, can I have one of those swim baits? So I'm just fishing a little swim bait here. That might have been a gar the way it hit it, but we'll throw back in there and see what we can do. Little swim bait, looks similar to a Kitech, but it's not. A little more durable than a Kitech. I do love the Kitechs. I just wish they were a little stronger, but you know, everybody's got their own preferences. This is mine. Eventually I'll start making these little guys. I just don't have the mold for it yet. But yeah, kind of put it on there semi-straight. Let's see what we can do here. See if this fish is a biter fish, because he hit it right at the top of the water. Maybe I'll get at least one fish on camera for you, since I failed on the other 7. Oh, y'all look out there. There's a rat. Yep, got him. Whatever it was. Look at the capybara or whatever. They're not capybaras. What are they out there?
River rat?
No. You see them all the way out there on the bank?
Yeah, river rat. There's only one.
All right, there you go. Caught a fish. At least I got one on camera for you guys. See that rat out there? They're
Just a river rat.
yeah, river rat. They're called something else though. They have a name. Forget what they're called right this second. But oh, I think I just got hit again. Or I hit a stump that time. We've been flirting with the 20-foot of water edge or 10-foot of water edge. Yep, that was a fish. Another squeaker. But at least y'all saw me catch 2 squeakers today. So that makes like 9 fish, and it's been semi-good, but nowhere near it was yesterday like it was yesterday. And he had that choked, but little squeakers, they're here. There's big ones in here too, I promise. We just ain't found none of them yet. It's not a beaver, is it? He's just got big old teeth, huh? Maybe it's a beaver. I don't think it is. Could be, I guess. There's a good one. Oh, it feels good. It might not be so good, but I'm fishing a medium rod, so everything feels really good. But he's not.
He's better than most other ones today.
He's definitely better than the two that I just caught on camera.
He might qualify.
There we go. There's a number 3. So maybe our bloopers video is not going to be so bloopers. At least there'll be a handful of fish in it. Oh yeah, my son just caught another one in the same spot. I'm checking to see if it was more than 14 inches because I'm in a tournament to weigh some 14-inch fish in. And let's see that fish.
Little guy. He's got a
There we
little-
go.
Little river bass.
All right, so that's what?
4.
So that's 4 in 5 minutes. Literally, we just started the camera because I made a mistake. And I thought it was on video, however, it was in photo or picture taking mode or photo mode, I guess. And I, looked down at it and I'm like, huh, I wonder how much time I have left because we've been out here for a minute. Ooh, had a bite. Just had another bite in that same spot. Look at here. They got me that time.
Maybe I'll catch it for you.
Yep. No?
Blown up there.
This is a 1/16 ounce H2O swim jig.
Yeah, look at this thing. I put a different little swim bait on there.
Yeah, you might think that's a big hook. Well, I don't generally miss too many with that big hook. But we caught some fish with the camera rolling, which I'm happy about. So we won't make it a bust video anyhow. It'll be a... There it is. He just... That one's a 3-pounder, 2-pounder at least.
That's a good one.
My son's gonna get the net for us.
That's a tournament.
He's jumped once. He's coming up. Come on. He's going to jump. Oh, he's barely hooked. Oh my goodness. Guys, well, there's your bloopers video.
Jeez.
And yes, that's a 3-pounder.
Sorry, Pops.
Oh, just sorry about you. You got him. He was hooked good. He wasn't coming off.
That fish wasn't cooperating.
It's a good
was it?
3-pounder. All right, let's
About busting my butt.
about broke rods, but it's all good. Let's
Only been one. Sorry, Dad.
I have to weigh this fish in, or not weigh, measure, because I'm in a fishing tournament, like I said, and they have to be at least 14. And he is, looks like 18 and a half. His mouth has got to be closed up against the bump board. We'll take one more for good measure. Well, don't know that I got that. Easy, 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 easy. And for the record, I did get a new scale and I've not got to use it yet. So we're gonna use it. Got a Bubba scale too that my precious wife got me.
You gotta tell her you'll watch the video so she can watch you
So let's tar it out. There we go.
That current's definitely kicking there. So I'm feeling it. Good fish.
See what it weighs. He weighs 301. He's fish number 1. And here we go. Gonna go ahead and get him back in the water. Her back in the water.
I had to make a video interesting. That broke some lines.
Well,
Pretty bad net job.
that was pretty good. Pretty good. You got him. I hooked him. You netted him for me.
Terrible, but I did it.
I think that was a win. No matter how you skin the cat.
Thirsty, huh?
Well, thank you, son.
I ain't even do anything.
You got him in the
That was
net.
terrible. You probably could have boat flipped him better than mine.
Doesn't matter. You got him in the net. So, glad we kind of moved. I'm glad we got the camera working. I'm glad y'all got to see that whole blooper spiel there, and the bloopers, well, net job. About broke some rods. About let the fish go. It's all right. It would have been a quick release.
Release that you needed for a film.
It's all good. At least y'all seen us, and I can tell you that there's a few bigger fish in here. Handful. Oh, I just had another bite. I just let it fall. Back there, I come to straighten the motor and I cast it behind the boat. And I did. Just miss one. Try to throw it back there. Not get hit by my son because he almost... Got one? He just got one up front here. Little squeaker. Little squeaker. Yeah. Little 12-incher. Oh, quick release. All right, we're back. We just had a dead battery just after we caught that 3-pounder. 301 to be exact. And figured we'd change it. We probably got about another 15 minutes to fish. About 15 minutes. Try to get to the boat ramp before dark. We're gonna swing back around here. I think we'll keep fishing for just a second. fish to that next stump right there. And I think we're gonna go right back there to that little flat. Some bigger fish do live in here, y'all. We finally caught a 3-pounder today. And we've been, yesterday, we caught a bunch of fish. Nothing really big. Yeah, it seems like in here you can feel and see the current moving better. Out there where we were fishing when the camera wasn't working or on, or operator error, you couldn't really see or tell that the water was flowing because it was wider, but all this back here, the water still looks like it's going out still. Or at least the current, there's some current from the wind blowing, just a little bit of wind blowing and pushing us out. Really shallow where we're at, 1 foot. No, it might have been on the bottom, I guess. It's pretty shallow here. It's hit or miss shallow. There it is. Maybe I did have a hit.
Cast it up there, bank, and he waked out on it, hit it once, and then hit it a second time. I did a one-handed hook on him.
That was good. Little squeakers.
I hooked him again.
He's fishing BFS, so itty bitty swim baits.
BFS, fishing a little swim bait.
I'm fishing a little bit bigger swim baits.
Little flimsy rod.
16th ounce though, right? You're throwing a 16th ounce as well? So we're both throwing 16th ounce, but he's just throwing a little,
He's so little.
slightly smaller swim bait. All right, I think we need to turn around, and this one stretch here though I really like. It's a bite, little guy. He was a little guy. Yeah, I still got, oh, maybe he's a little bigger than I thought. He's still a little guy, but I thought he got off. Quick release, y'all. There he went. You need to brush your hair, son.
I don't got a brush on the boat. Hey,
Look, we got his hair stuck on there.
We scoot on here and it messes it up. We're on 70 down here.
I thought he got off. Got to weed through all these little ones to even try to get a bigger one.
At least we caught some fish for the hour that we got to fish with the GoPro. If that,
Yeah.
probably 45 minutes.
Just so you all know. I guess if y'all have watched this video, there's another fish, y'all. Another little baby, but he was up there. Pretty river bass.
We caught as many fish as we did in 3 hours in like 45 minutes.
Yeah, since this camera's been on, we have caught the same amount of fish that we did in 3 hours. With the camera I'll just say not on. What it was on, but it was in camera mode. Oh, that's so terrible. But bloopers gotta happen, right? And it sure did.
These ones are salty too. We've got a couple fish too.
This one, I think it's about had it. It's starting to swim in circles and upside down.
Okay, well, that was the wrong way for the bag. Got it.
Straight through the nose, straight down. You can mark it. I just wing it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Fish don't know. Yeah, they'll see a humpback. They tell you straight as possible. They tell you this, tell you that. That one come on pretty good though.
You can whack it.
Just do it. People talk about it different ways, 100 different times. Just put a lure on and go fish.
I don't sit in the house and do nothing. I'll figure that out.
All right, as much as I want to fish this stretch, I'm gonna swing it around for that 3-pounder where we caught that 3-pounder. Because we caught 3 fish in that same spot, so maybe the bigger ones are in the same area. Got him. Oh, he got him what did he catch him? Look here. Oh, you missed it. He caught him a little yellow breast. Or warmouth. I'm not sure what it was, but it was a little panfish. Bluegill?
He didn't have that until I stopped it. I'm buzzing this thing getting big.
Yeah, we're gonna go back down here. We had some bites where we caught that 3-pounder. But even further than that, we had a whole bunch of fish yesterday. There's a stump right there. I just rolled over it. Or there's a manatee. I think it was a stump.
I need to get...
Oh yeah,
another one.
there was another stump. Gave me a heart attack just then.
You know your speed force?
Look at all that down there. If y'all can see that sonar. There's so much stuff down there, it's crazy.
You know your speed force? Zoom makes a 2.5-inch version, and then you get some.
I seen them. Yeah, we were chasing shrimp and schools of bait fish yesterday, and actually might be something over here. But there were schools and schools of shrimp and bait fish and everything out here yesterday. And no, we weren't using live scope. We were just seeing the bait fish, and we would try and fish near it, around it, behind it, right on top of it, and we were catching fish all the way around it. We caught 2 redfish yesterday. We caught 30 fish yesterday. And we're gonna make sure that I put some of those videos or photos up. We caught 2 redfish. We caught some crappie. We caught some about 25 bass, but we didn't have no GoPro rolling, and I had some. I had them in the boat. There's the fish. A nice little guy. Again, lots of squeakers around here.
Backlash.
Or what's the word everybody calls them?
Dinks.
Dinks. Dink you very much. All right, let's see if we can't. 33 foot of water right here. It's probably why some bigger fish, hopefully, in this area. They have room to move up and move down. Come up to the shallows to feed, and then get back down to that deep water during the middle of the day when it's hot, 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 because it's been warm here in Florida. Something just chased mine out of there. Didn't see what it was, but it chased it. We really got to go. We only got about 5 minutes to get to that boat ramp. Right there's where I caught him, right? Huh?
A little past.
Really? I thought it was right off the tip of that branch right there.
Our river rat's gone. Oh, that was gone.
Hmm? That was a fish. It hit me.
Might be a school of mullet.
Yeah, there's lots of wakes, but there's tilapia out here. Still bedding. They could be up here. They're telling. Oh, that fish was.
Look at that wake.
That fish was a big fish. Probably a gar or mudfish. The way he hit it. Dang, that.
Waking on it again.
Might be a gar or mudfish that just hit me. It's so hard to tell with the way. But it hit it pretty fast too. It went for it. Look here, you can see there's stumps all around us, all over. Fish around them. There was a fish that blew up back there. Come on, your hook is hooked around your tail.
Or maybe it wasn't and I dropped it and it did.
Yeah, now the fish are chasing. Little guys, little sweet, little. Oh, that's a warmouth. Well guys, we're working on that species list again. Got a bluegill. Got a little warmouth. Warmouth's got these big mouths. Bluegill got little mouths. These guys got red eyes too. Pretty fish.
Like a spotted bass and a bluegill.
If you're ever wondering what to throw anywhere, just remember, all fish eat minnows. Big bass, little bluegill. They all eat minnows.
Minnows even eat minnows. I kill them and throw them in the water and they eat them.
It's a minnow eat world. Alright. Trying to pick up one more big fish, but I don't think it's, can't say I don't think anything's possible in Florida. But I think we're gonna head to the boat ramp before it gets dark. But now it's perfect with how calm this water is. The wind isn't blowing anymore.
This is the time we go stalk those bait fish.
Yeah, there's all kinds of schools of shrimp and bait fish moving out there, and we can see them now without the wind blowing them around or disturbing them. There's a good fish. He's not big, but I don't know that he's 14. He was a little longer.
There's a weird hook that it was my left back.
Well, look at this one. He's hooked on the bottom of the lip. He hit it on the fall, by the way. I don't know. I don't think he's 14. We're not going to measure him. Probably my bad. He's probably right at 13. What's this right here? Bunch of fish or what?
Yeah.
You missing them?
I haven't got bit, so no, technically not.
Yeah, it's feeding time now. These fish are running all around us. You're good. You're good. I'm throwing a medium 6'6" Abu Garcia Hornet Stinger, 2-piece Japanese rod, or I got it in Japan. I'm throwing a Shimano Bass 1 XT150, 7:2-to-1 gear ratio. And a lot of this that we've been fishing and catching, we've been slow rolling it. Especially yesterday when we were chasing those school of fish. And there wasn't a lot of the fish being hit, or the bait fish being blown up on. They were just pushing them. So we just followed the bait fish and the bass and the redfish, and we've even seen tarpon out here yesterday. They were just pushing the shrimp. They could have been feeding underneath, but they weren't blowing up the top of the water. So yeah. But we were slow rolling it mostly yesterday, even today. But right now it's beautiful out, slick. Well, there's an alligator. That was an alligator that just swam off. Another alligator right there, little 3-footer, 4-footer. It says 6 feet. We're in 6 feet. We've been fishing that edge too a lot of times. We were catching a lot of the fish, fishing that 20-foot drop off to, it goes up to real steep ledges all the way down. Not actually fishing the drop off, but fishing pretty much parallel to it if we weren't chasing a bait fish. Tide was outgoing yesterday. We caught the outgoing tide today a little bit. It's almost low tide or slack tide now. We had a little guy chasing it. Little bluegill. I got one chasing it too, or darted after it. So easy to get hung up out here with all these laydowns and stuff. Oh, I about threw my rod in the water. Oh, that was probably a big old tilapia that I just scared off in there, and I'm gonna probably have to break this off. Oh. Whatever that was bit me and ran with it. Yeah, he's pulling a little drag. I need the pliers for that one. There you go, another one, not a big one. Well, Ethan, I think it might be that time, because it's going to be dark here real soon. It's 8:17, the sun sets at about 8:30. Yeah, it's beautiful out here when the wind stopped blowing. Everything is all shiny and smooth. That fish has just about had it, but I can catch another one on it. Well, those bait things aren't really right around us. Ooh. We see all these big wakes around here, y'all, and we get excited, but there has been tilapia, like I said, bedding, so we don't ever know if it's a fish that eats stuff or if it's a... She could catch a tilapia too, I guess.
I caught one on a jerk bait and Kristen caught one on a glide bait.
Yeah, not as easy, but you can do them. They bite. I'll run through some grass right there. He's got something waking on his. Something waked all over it right there. Some of these fish though, they'll wake on it and they'll follow it. They'll chase it. And you stop it. Sometimes they'll hit it, but a lot of these predatory fish, they won't. Some of them won't. It depends on the mood they're in. Dang. Three feet. 2 feet. It's about where those guys were hung up. Because we were fishing that flat over there.
That's something firewood, I think.
Ooh. A whole bunch of fish jumped in there, probably tilapia maybe. Could be bluegill bedding too, it's that time of year. Yep, that was whatchamacallit out there. Tarpon just rolled all the way out there. Blueback heron, or not blueback heron, that's blue heron.
I can see this current's moving now.
Yeah, it's flowing. All right. Well, y'all, gonna go for a ride. We got to get to the boat ramp. It is just about getting dark. And I don't like dealing at a boat ramp. Dealing with a boat ramp at nighttime. I don't like to do a lot of things. My kids hate me for it, but we had a good 2 days of fishing. So